What I'm hearing from this woman who just came up to me to try to play me for information about my baggage, you can always tell those people because they've done a poor job taking care of their vessel, the temple of the Lord's house, which the Lord entrusted to them to care for. A woman who was overweight drove up on me in her truck with a cab on it. It was sort of a teal or greenish color. I wasn't really paying attention because I'm always watching the driver. She wanted to offer me her pancakes, and I did not want them because I have some gluten intolerances, and I don't need someone else's leftover foods from Denny's restaurant. It's immoral to offer someone leftovers in a time of COVID because we don't know who handled the food, we don't know how long the food has been in your vehicle, we don't know when the food is from, and we don't know whether or not you have COVID. What I did was educate her on my ministry, which said I usually encourage people, if they're really concerned, to give somebody a little bit of cash so they can go to the Dollar Tree or a gift card from the Dollar Tree. And I said that pretty well. At any rate, she decided to give me $1, and I just simply decided to be gracious about it and say, I'm humbled to receive this. I usually say that, if I choose, or if the Lord says, go ahead. It's true, I needed $1 to buy some ketchup, so I didn't mind. Within that moment of time, she changed her mind, and she said to me she didn't have any more money. And I'm guessing that God schooled her in that moment because she then pulled out more cash, said, give me that $1 back, and then she gave me $5 out of a handful of cash. And I didn't say anything other than the same thing. Then I spoke with her for a few minutes and tried to give her some prophetic advice that the Lord was putting on my soul. I also gifted her a joy finder, which is a version of my faith finders, which are copywritten and intellectual jewelry property to me, but it's a one-of-a-kind tool. It has a little rose quartz finder at the bottom, just small, nothing fancy, and probably had a value of more like $10 or maybe $15 based on the handles, the chain, and the item itself, but I'm okay with that. The Lord said to give it to her. But openly, my concern for people like that is that they don't recognize everything that God is speaking to them. But she did come in line a little bit and want to know more how to work it and how to do it. And I'm glad she wants to know how to wield it. Because if she does it correctly, if she submits her heart to God, it will help her to find things that she needs in her life. And I encouraged her to pursue a gentleman who's a little older than her, who likes how jovial she can be. And openly, that's what a gentleman does.